not shout, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you why.
So I just did something that I've never done before, and I probably will never do again.
What? Oh,
All right, what is that?
That's not true. You're lying.
No, I'm serious.
What'd you do?
I dropped a deuce with a Santa hat on.
You definitely did that. I was in the bathroom
and the
with
sunglasses. That's never happened, and I guarantee you it never happens
But you
again
know
in my
what?
life.
You're actually okay.
Oh
We just
my
had.
God.
Look at Cakes, by the way. Look at Cakes.
I know. We just, Lurch, here's the information. We just had the breathalyzers. If you want an update on the
Did you do that?
holiday drinking show,
The Santa hat.
but you're only a .06. You blew a .06.
I feel worse. I feel
You're a
worse.
pussy. Hey, you're officially a pussy. I doubled your number.
You're just a drunk idiot.
Hey, you're a pussy.
All right, I still got an hour.
EB and Cakes are at .12.
Hey, that boy Cakes.
Silly.
Hey,
Racing.
hey,
We're silly.
Cakes.
Sure, you know what? I'm
Jason,
willing to
you're
put
being
up,
a pussy.
I'm gonna put up. Hey, I'm willing to put up everything in my wallet right now, and I do have a few dollars. It's like 4.
Hey,
I have
Jason,
like 4
I'm
shekels.
seriously, I expect that from him. You're being a pussy. Catch
Well,
me.
you guys
I've been
raced to
drinking.
see
I don't know
no,
what to tell
you're
you.
being a pussy. I'm calling you out.
All right.
You're being a pussy.
Hey, at
What
least
can
he's
you
not
do
hostile about it.
Yeah, I know. When he stands
because you're normally more drunk.
up, you can't even talk.
I'm telling this is by far the
This
drunkest
is the
I've
deal.
been.
This is why you never drink,
Yeah.
and so when you go
no,
at
that's
it,
not true. I drink. I drink.
oh please,
I don't drink like you. You're a freaking
Right.
alcoholic.
right. So I'm immune to it.
I know. Well,
This
come on.
doesn't faze me to drink
I'm
over
having
4
a
hours.
freaking party.
nothing.
I'm like
You're not-
Locker back in 1986.
You're not participating.
It's nothing. It's
By
nothing.
the way,
dude.
Locker
It's
and
just
Alan
water.
May are with us from
They
Comcast
are.
Sportsnet. Will you guys battle out for the highest BAC?
He's
I
gonna win.
got
on the
it
line.
trounced.
No, you and Cakes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
You guys
I can
won't
beat
do a
Cakes.
shot
Cakes
right
a
now.
pussy. I'll do a shot.
What
Will
was-
you do a shot right now?
I will. He's a pussy.
Whoever.
I'll do a tiny one. I'll do a wimpy one.
What was Cake's BAC? The
I'll
last
put it
one?
high.
2.
Oh, they're tied.
Why are you
Double
hating?
you.
Why are you
Oh,
joking?
you guys are killing me. So
Yeah,
I,
no.
Stop it
mad
already.
props,
Cakes
mad
is a
props
pussy.
for you guys.
What about I'm disappointed in you.
I'm getting older, man. I
Hold
just,
on.
I just, I just
How
don't
am
do
I
it
a
anymore.
pussy in
Let me
this
just say,
scenario?
I don't care about the radio. You're being a pussy.
Okay.
.06.
I got a drink right here
That's
in
like
my hand.
a JP number.
No,
It's like a
you
normal
kidding me?
night out for Locker
He
when he
hasn't
was
hit
doing
I know
the
this is
Canadiens
a locker
and the
number. Come
Capitals
on.
back in the day.
JP hadn't
It's
hit
a regular
.06
night.
since he was a sophomore in college.
All right.
All right, so we got the boys in town.
All right.
Should we? I don't know if we want to talk a lot of hockey though.
I don't really care.
How did they,
I'll say this.
How did they lose
I-
last night? What
can-
was the
can I
real
think-
quick? What was the difference in the game last night?
Bobrovsky, their goaltender,
Just a stud.
stud,
Okay.
robbed us.
All right.
But our guy's been playing good lately.
Holtby's been great.
He's
Yeah,
killing it on the
was
road
good.
trip.
Hey,
Killing
plus
it.
my man Brooks Like has been playing very,
Brooksy.
very well lately.
now that he's back.
Yeah,
All
right.
right,
He's
Locker,
healthy, finally.
Alan Craig. Be honest,
Okay.
okay? I know we're I don't know. We're not even halfway through the season. Not even 30%, I guess. Are they good enough right now without making any additions at the trade deadline to contend for a cup? Yes or no? Alan?
Put me on the spot
Yes,
first. Okay.
I am.
Not right now.
Okay.
No, I think they have to add a couple of parts right now.
Not right now.
Yeah,
Not right now.
So
and,
they
and
definitely
they're still in the process of learning how to play under the new coach. It takes a while, and I think he's broken down some of the older guys, the secondary guys,
Right.
into playing his way and doing his thing. And the biggest thing is the most important player on the team right now. You can't take Ovechkin and Backstrom for granted, but it's Brooks Lake, and he has to stay healthy. If he doesn't stay
That's our
healthy,
guy.
they're in a whole lot of trouble.
Okay.
me
So
say
right
this-
now they have to add something at the trade deadline.
Yes, pieces. Yep.
Okay.
Let me say this about these two guys. Locker actually helped us with a documentary back in like 1998 that these
Who?
two kids from
Who did?
Locker, Craig Lachlan.
He did?
He actually
I don't
participated in
remember
this
it, but
documentary that these kids did in 90. He's been great to the show for years and years. And Alan May has been kind of like a closet Junkies fan. He's never been on the show before because he used to have a contract.
This
with
is
another
his first
radio
appearance?
station.
Yeah.
Is this
But,
his first appearance?
He goes to my gym and I'd run into him and talk to him, and he's like a P1. He'll be in Dallas and he listens to our show.
Very good.
And he'll say, EB went off on the Redskins today.
Yeah,
Do you agree with
I
me?
thought you were about 14 or 15 years old when I first heard you. The squeaky voice.
I'm
You're
sorry.
a lot taller
You know
in
what?
person.
It's
and you
passion.
can't handle your alcohol like a
Hey,
15-year-old
I'll-
either.
Oh, no,
Hey,
they can't.
you want to drink with me? Come on, Alan.
I can't. Actually, Locker and I are going to skate next. This is the first time I've ever seen Locker before noon. I didn't think it existed.
I'm an old guy. I'm up early all the time, Alan May. You know that. Up early.
Where do you guys live, Alan?
I live in Texas.
He lives
fly
in
He's a
back and
Dallas
forth.
guy.
Oh,
I
really?
fly back and forth all the time.
So you-
Yeah,
so you
I
don't
live
have
in
a place
Frisco,
here?
the new home of the Dallas Cowboys.
So you don't have a place here.
No, I don't.
You just stay in hotels.
Pretty much. I sofa surf. I stayed at Locker's house one
You
night.
sleep in
about
your
a month
car,
ago.
too, though,
I sleep
don't
in my
you?
car a lot, too.
Locker,
I have a van with no windows.
Locker, you're still in
Crofton, just outside of Crofton.
Alan, you've been listening to the show for a while, right?
Yes,
JP
I have.
said, what
Yep.
is it about the show that you enjoy?
You guys are just normal, regular guys.
Normal guys,
and
right?
the same arguments that you have at 6 a.m., you have at 6 p.m. and at midnight, so it's pretty cool.
And you're on the
And you guys
edge.
are kind of my age. You're a little bit
Yeah.
older, but kind of
They're
my
a lot
age.
older,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they're on the edge, and you guys always disagree with each other. I love that.
But we're honest.
You're
right?
passionate.
Absolutely.
It's
You're
real.
honest and you're black and white when it comes to talking about sports.
Do you
Right,
have a
right.
favorite Junkies moment? I'm putting you on the spot because we're taking calls 800-636-1067.
Yeah, I do. It's actually the horror bore segment. I love that.
I like that. I bet he does.
I get upset with JP when he doesn't let me know, shoot me a text or let me know the day before in case I get along. Because wherever I'm at, if I'm in Canada traveling or I've got to listen to it. I get the phone out, get the app going, and I've
By
got
the
that.
way-
It's just it's the most hilarious. One time I was driving the airport. I had about a 7 a.m. flight. Maybe a little bit later, and I had to pull over and go to the bathroom because you guys. I had to take a leak so bad from laughing. I couldn't believe what you guys were saying, but then I couldn't believe some of these women.
What was
they're
her
saying.
number? Do you
Oh.
remember? It was like
We've
195.
had him
Yeah.
over
So
in
there was
the-
a Sidney Crosby number on an older lady.
That's
She
a
was,
big
like,
one.
she was like 60 something, and it just blew me away. And
I
married.
love it.
You know,
I love
you've only sent me this text once, but he does a bit where, don't you get dressed? He told me one time at the gym, and I couldn't believe it. He sets out like his clothes at like 4 o'clock. He's very superstitious. What's your deal with like the ties and the clothes?
No, it's the same thing. Just like when we were playing, I get ready the same way. I shower. I do, everything. I've got to be out of the house at 4 p.m. with the tie cinched
He's
right
weird,
at 4
right,
o'clock.
Lachlan?
That's weird,
He's
man.
weird.
Hey, you know what? I thrive on structure. I'm one of those
He's
guys.
and he's like a freak workout warrior too.
I love though that you guys have acknowledged like Brooks is playing great. Brooks is our guy. So we're one of these guys that once we get to know him, we won't criticize him. But fans though, they've been frustrated because Brooks has been, hurt lately. No, I know I'm a little bit drunk.
It's okay. It's all good.
Can you? No, honestly, can you talk to the fans and tell them what Brooks like brings to the team?
You go ahead,
honestly.
Locker.
Well, I think Brooks Lake is a complete player on and off the ice, and it's what he does as a leader, being the tenured guy he is with the Caps, that means a lot to the teammates. And I think that when he's healthy, all of a sudden our top 4 lines are so much better because he's, we call him the jackknife or whatever, Swiss Army knife, because he can do everything. And there's not many players in the league that can do that. And the fact that the fans get upset is probably the fact that he's been hurt and the fact that maybe the money that he makes.
Yeah, but who cares? Why
I
do
know,
they care?
but everyone relates money to goals, money to hits, money to wins, and that's why they sometimes get down. But he is a very important piece.
He's a core guy. Like
Absolutely,
you need guys
you need
like
4
that.
or 5 guys to win championships, and Brooks Lake is the guy.
I think
Right.
the thing that's really helping him this season is that they finally have a complete coach, a guy with experience that's been around, an incredible communicator, a guy that will call you out, but he's also going to give you a roadmap on how to be successful. And I think probably Brooks more than anyone's bought into what he's had to tell him because his style of game is back to where it needs to be. He needs to be a crash and bang, second and third effort type of guy. And if he's healthy, because I worry about him like a father watching his kid play now, is that when he's in contact, I don't want him to get hurt because he's so important to the team. But I really like that his mindset's back on being that guy in 09 and 2010, where he was just the scrappiest dude on the ice. And he kind of won all of DC over that season. And he's been hurt a lot since then and maybe played a little bit less than or away from the style that he needs to be successful. But I watch him right now every single game. I love the way he plays.
I
It's a
just
lot.
wish people knew he's desperate to play. Like, you know what I mean? Like
he
this
has a
guy
passion to play like no one else.
Right. And so, like, fans get on him and everything. They
I
don't
know they
understand.
do.
The guy is desperate to play. It kills him when
Absolutely.
Well,
he's not
the biggest
out on
thing
the ice.
with the guys that really want to play, they always lie to the coach that they're healthy.
Yeah,
so if the
he
coach
said
comes
that.
to you,
He lies all the time.
and no surprise, he's a hockey player.
Right.
And but you have to make sure that you're in the lineup. You don't want anyone else to take your job. So the biggest thing is that a coach can't believe the players when they say they're healthy. So we see with Trotzy, he's not a desperate coach. He's making these guys sit another week or 2 weeks to make sure that they're actually 100% and not what they say is 100% and kind of ready to play.
So fans out there, leave Brooksy alone.
Right?
He's a key part of this hockey team.
Right.
All right, that's
Thank
Craig
you.
Plus, he's
Laughlin.
got a hot girlfriend. You can't hate him for that.
Way hot. That's way hot.
Hottest girlfriend in the NHL.
Yeah.
You're right.
Gotta be.
You're right. You're right.
Top 5, right? At
Alan
least.
May is with us, taking your calls now, 800-636-1067. And we have thrown it out there for your top Junkies moments of the year, plus Ask Lurch. He does this annually. You
I
can
love
ask
it.
Lurch anything. Do either of you guys have a question for Lurch?
All right, that's good. You know what? You guys can think about it. We're putting you on the spot. You can think about it.
I can think of my favorite moment with you guys. so I
What's
know
your
I
favorite moment?
You guys in the booth with me and Joe B.
Oh,
Oh my God.
I don't think that went well for us.
That is
On our
probably
end.
the highlight reel of my TV.
Did you enjoy that? You enjoyed that, right?
I thought it was great.
Hockey, but the hockey geeks hated it. They didn't like it.
The hockey, yeah, because you guys really didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah, but we were
And
just
they
we were
want
just
stuff
having
in
fun.
there.
We
I
were
know
just
you
having
were,
fun.
but you guys were over the top fun. You were just about falling over the edge in our booth.
Right, but it wasn't that fun though.
I thought it was a blast. I think it's my favorite TV moment.
You're my man.
Very cool.
We should do it
The
again.
listeners hated it.
The listeners hated
I
it.
loved it.
Good.
All right, let's bang out these calls.
But
Let's
if I
go
think
to
Alan might have a question. You look like
Alan,
you're
you have
chomping
a
at the
question?
bit.
No, I actually want to know, Jason, are you still betting on every game, or how much do you bet a
He
year
bets peanuts.
and a calendar year? How much do you cumulatively bet?
in
That's
all
a
sports?
good question.
Yes.
In all sports. Oh man, that's a tough question.
Well, like, what's your average per night?
Well, my
Couple
minimum
hundred?
my minimum is 50 because I can't. My bookie doesn't let me bet less than 50. So
Are
it's-
you on FanDuel right now and doing all those things that are
I'm not
legit?
a FanDuel guy. I just go have an online book account, and then I have a human, and my minimum bet's 50. My max bet.
Human.
And a, well,
A
you know,
human
guy.
app. He has a human app.
No, it's an online sports book and a human sports book. But my minimum bet's 50. My max is like 750. I'm usually somewhere between 50 and 250 or 300. I don't do a lot of hockey because I don't know much about the league. I got a guy who gives me picks, but he's not very good. I wish Alan May and Craig Laughlin could give me some insight on
Yeah.
that. But it's usually between 50 and, let's say, 200 a game. And how much have I bet this year?
I mean, that's
no,
thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's probably, if you add it
Probably
up,
100
it's
grand.
probably in the high.
What was
five
the name of the
figures.
guy, like Dickie? How much did you own? Tell them the story of Dickie when Dickie tried to collect the cash.
Oh,
at
there was a
one
guy
time.
named Dickie back when I was in college, and I was betting money I didn't have. A guy named Dickie, and he used to collect and pay out over at the TikTok Liquors over there in Langley Park.
Right.
And I went over there. I owed him like, I don't know. It was me and my buddy. We owed him like $700. And we went in. And we had a bunch of ones. We had a $20 bill, and then we had a bunch of ones inside it. So it looked like a lot of money. Looked like a lot of 20s, and we had a rubber band, and we drove up. Dickie walked up to the window. We tossed it to him, and we saw it in the rearview mirror. He took the rubber band off, and it was probably like, I don't know, $126, mostly ones. And he looked at it, and he just started shaking his head. And he just said, all right, he gave us the finger, and we never saw him again. I think Dickie died.
Right.
He got shot in a drive-by.
I don't know about that.
Conservative estimate, if you only bet 200 a night, $72,800 in a year. Conservatively. You're probably in six figures.
For sure.
Probably.
For sure.
Has to be.
All right, let's bang out some of these calls. Let's go to.
By the way, have you ever heard the Jeremy Roenick gambling stories?
Never.
Yes, I haven't.
He would be on the ice looking up at the scoreboard. Now, he never bet on hockey, but he would bet on NBA and stuff and football. And he would be looking up at the scoreboard checking his bets. He told us that. He actually talked about it in his book, didn't he?
I don't know.
Well, he grew up here, right?
Jeremy Roenick?
Yeah.
Like in
Played
Fairfax.
down.
little bit.
He
Period
played
of
down.
time
he was
They're
in
this
naming
area.
a rink after him out in Prince William.
Right.
Is that
JR
true?
Ice Rink. Yeah,
Is that
Jeremy
true?
Roenick Ice Rink.
But
Yep.
he told us when we had him on Table Manners, he said, yeah, I'd be on the bench during a shift. And
He was your brother in arms.
He would say, I'd be looking up at the scoreboard, seeing if the Bulls were covering.
All right, let's go to.
That guy's great.
Let's go to my man John in Mechanicsville. Hey, John. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, buddy.
Yes, Merry Christmas, fellas.
Hey.
Locker, it's nice to hear you on there. Hold it there, Locker. Hold it there.
You got it, my
Say
man.
hello, say
Hold
hello,
it there.
Say hello to
Hold it
Alan.
there.
Say hello to Alan.
I like Alan. Alan gets, I get sites. I don't get sites for Dallas, so I get sites for Alan. All right, so before I give the best moments of the year, I'm going to say the worst moment of the year is Sober Woman.
Right. Sober woman's the worst, right?
Why?
Nobody wants wants to meet sober
You want
woman?
drunk woman?
Yeah, but she was
Right.
a nice girl. She was
She's
a nice girl.
but I mean, who cares about sober
honestly,
woman?
you want drunk woman?
I wanted to tell her I wanted a threesome with her and Bionic Woman,
There you go.
but I couldn't say it in front of her. I'm sorry.
All right. So
Bionic
top
Woman was
moments-
money.
I got my top moments of the year. Obviously, the EWAT Secret Service was fantastic. Obviously, Teresa calling Lurch a douche when he went to dinner with her friends was
Yes.
great.
Yep.
Evie's Droopy Power Line was fantastic.
Well, that's just stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever. Go ahead.
Alan and Craig, if you see Evie's power lines from his house, they're so droopy, it's nubby.
Droopy power lines. Go ahead.
It's an
So
older.
inside.
It's an older
So
neighborhood.
dumb. Go
Guarantee
ahead.
you, Locker's power lines are nice and tight.
Well, they're probably underground.
Yeah, they're very.
Yeah, they're way
They're so
underground.
underground.
All right. Just because my neighborhood has character. Go ahead.
As a guy who's listened to you guys for going on 15 years now, Reggie calling the show this year was the highlight for me.
Right.
Reggie, my mom's old boyfriend. Yes.
And speaking of Lurch's gambling, he told us that he has to give the bank 2 days notice when he goes to pick up his knots to go to the casino.
Yes, that's true.
That's true.
And the number one moment of the year, several moments, but I think this year will be remembered as the year of Stan Thomas.
Yes,
We
Dunkin'
love Stan
Dunkin'
Thomas.
Donuts.
We love Stan.
Does that make the montage,
I
Valdez?
think it does.
That is in the montage.
has
We're gonna,
to.
you know, when we come back, we'll play the montage, take more of your calls. Alan May, Craig Lachlan, The Locker joining us in studio from Comcast Sportsnet, our annual holiday drinking show on The Fan.